Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nodine's ultimate ranked battle of all time, the ultimate ranked. What we've got going on here is he's 2-2 in his promos to silver. If he wins this, he'll be a silver boy. If he loses, he will be in bronze forever. Forever. Alright. So, yes, with that intro out of the way. This is Nodine's silver promotion match. Game 5, his double gun Obama, LeBron the Lebronowitz Lucian champion, was banned away from him. Not even kidding. That was a respect ban in ranked. So, he's on the Draven with duo Q partner Minotaur. On the Morgana. Against him in lane, we have the banners of the AD carries, Jinx, who's banned out with like Twitch, LeBron, Caitlyn, and it appears actually supports Soraka with mid lane Gragas. Actually, the opposite way you often see it these days. Top lane, we've got Ryze versus Gator Golf matchup. There's going to be some heavy amounts of Gator Golfing occurring. We've got Jax in the jungle against Xin Zhao, both probably going Field Flare. And of course, mid lane on the purple team, we got TF going Gangnam Style. What it's all about right there. Important thing to note. Very late game comp. Purple team has very early game comp. What this means is that they're going to have to try and stumble hard, although Ryze actually has a pretty good matchup against Gator Golf, who's usually an early lane bully. We'll see how this goes. And Gator Golf went with the boots, which is going to really decrease his bullying potential compared to had he picked up a Doran's item. Probably Blade, although Shield is still, I guess, acceptable. Alright, junglers are going to start their blues. There's that big old barrel. Leashes are off, and Morgana sticking around kind of late. A really early smite from Xin Zhao. I don't know why he did that. There you go. He actually started with his Audacious Charge, which is interesting. I kind of like Audacious Charge at level 2, actually, on Xin Zhao, but I do still think you gotta go 3 Talon Strike at level 1. Did he? Maybe I was just missing. Oh, good bind. We're gonna get some free damage there on Jinx. Minion Wave is clearing out, though, and yeah, the trade back. You gotta get out, especially once those minions go down. Gotta get out once the CC runs out, especially when your support's backing out. Little experience advantage to the blue team at the moment as well. You couldn't convince them. You see they're trying to race down minions. There's another good bind, though. Should help a bit. Blue team means still a little overwhelming. Mid lane, Gragas pushed TF right up to tower. Xin Zhao looks like he might be coming around for a gank. Or, wait, what has he done? Xin Zhao has only done his blue buff. He is heading straight for the enemy red. I guess they have a ward on. He flashes through. Oh! Audacious Charge onto Jax. Jax level 2 is going to have to flash away. Xin should probably stop chasing. Very nicely done. Costing him both his summoners. Well, Smite's hardly a summon use. But he's going to get Jax out of there and pick up that buff. He needs to be heading for his red right away now, because Jax might try and race him there. As you can see, he's going to come in mid. He's still only level 2. He's going under tower. That's risky. 2 big tower hits there. Ooh, the Ignite, the Stun, and the Wild Cards. Looks like Jack's going to go down. It's going to be first blood for TF. Gragas is going to have to flash. This could be a second blood as well. Ooh, the body slammer jammer. Xin Zhao will still pick up that kill. 2 kills for the purple side. Things looking alright for Nodine right now. They're holding on bot lane. In fact, Jinx very low. Must have missed some good trading on their part. Dead even CS. Top lane, actually a small advantage for Ryze and CS. And Gator Golf has the bigger wave as well, which means Ryze has more CS to possibly pick up still. So Gator Golf shoving, but maybe not CS in the best. Does have a level advantage. Going to try and put the pressure on. Jax really far behind. Only got one of his buffs, then he died and lost said buffs. All the buffs in the game ended up on Xin Zhao eventually, who, although he took kind of a slow path, very strange path off his initial blue, he made it to that red in time, got it with a nice smite. That's basically a 50-50 smite, mind you. They were both only level 2. He had the balls to flash, and he had great follow-up, took him out. So like he might be heading top now. Gator Golf is actually back. He's going to pick up an early Null Magic Mantle, along with some wards and pots, help against that Ryze poke. Xin Zhao is going to come wait in the lane brush. Not sure what he's doing here, because this is in a lane position that needs to be farmed. And by sitting here, sure, they have a good chance. Obviously, I don't think Ryze is going to suspect anything if he pushes the lane up. But if Renekton's not pushing the wave, because Right, then that's when he might expect something. And 2, Zin's a Feral Flare jungler. You're spending all this time sitting top lane. These camps you need to be doing here, and he's going to come out. Yeah, that was a waste of a lot of time there. Oh, Renekton's going to get the stun, but Zin's charge is down for another 5 seconds there. No one even gets the cannon minion. Yeah, Jax is now past Zin and farm. This is what you have to be careful about when you snowball early. Jeez, oh. Oh, or, Rise really getting caught there. I mean, he stuck around, he made it work, so. Sinzao, getting Mr. Gator Golf a kill here. What do we got going on bot lane? Standard dueling stuff. How are we doing for adoration stacks? 80 stacks? That's pretty good for where we are. I think so, at least. I'm not a Draven. I'm sorry. Gonna miss the spinning axe to try and run in and drink there. Chopper's gonna slow down the attack. Good trading. Obviously, your health can never run super low when she's got Soraka standing there. But at least they can hope to run Soraka's mana very low. Soraka hasn't been able to really spam Star Call, so they're doing alright on the health bars. And when they can't spam Star Call, that's neutralizing a lot of Soraka's ability. Soraka's also out of pots or wards, whatever she started with, so. Good work in the bot lane, ahead in CS as well. In fact, oh, I guess top's not ahead in CS, but mid and bot lane both ahead in CS. Jinx Blizzard Flash there. Gyarados gonna get out. Getting traded on a little too hard by Rise. Rise does have the teleport, whereas Gator Golf actually opted for the heal. I don't really like the heal, especially against their team comp. I mean, I think you gotta go for Ignite, try and get kills on lane, or just do the standard teleporter thing in top lane as Gator here, because blue team definitely outscales purple, which is something they have to be wary of. Although, oh, Zen not going for flare. So yeah, I was about to say, although Zen can scale close to, like, very well as well with the flare. I mean, he's one of the more gank heavy flare junglers, and he's not as much of a late game hyper carry as Jax, but he still scares well. However, Zen looks like he is going for the Scepter Spirit Stone, which is, this is a very farmy build in itself because you'll be able to stay in the jungle forever, but he's not gaining the same advantages he would had he gone for the flare, but I mean, he'll stay in jungle forever. Purple team bot lane going to back off, up about 6 CS, going to finally go get themselves some items. Ping's going down. Zen heading down river. He knows Jax's red buff is going to be up soon. Is that where he's going to contest? Jax just backed, so, although, yeah, it took a while because Zen was rather slow. Ooh, TF getting in kind of a bad fight there, but he's going to make it out, and will Zen, oh, no, he will not. Ignite takes him down. Zen's going deep. There's the Crescent Slash. Nothing. And, Rise and Renekton farming it out top lane. Rise, surprised he's out farming Renekton, but I do think Rise has a very good matchup against Renekton, especially considering how late game versus early game the champions are. Renekton a huge lane bully, Rise a huge lane loser, but Rise does do fairly well against Renekton, I must say. But Renekton's going to have to put some pressure on if he wants to stop blue team from just completely outscaling purple team. That free kill mid didn't help. Here comes TF. TF's going to come in. Jax is right here. Jax is not turning around. He's heading for his buffs. Gragas is caught, and he dies. So TF ult is down for the next close to 3 minutes at this point. He's got a bit of CDR, I guess, from Ruins and Masteries, presumably. Alright. And bot lane pushing in here. Still got about a 10 CS advantage, however, notably on first back, Draven only picking up the Vamp Scepter. Jinx, maybe because she stuck around a little, got that BF sword, so they're actually really behind for any possible lane fights. Here, both jungle and top lane are getting forced away by Rise, I guess. Not exactly sure what to say about that, but meh. Alright, TF could be getting ganked here. You get the gold card. Gonna throw down some nice free damage on Jax. Ooh, look at that chunk. But yeah, how much gold? Yeah, so Draven sitting on about 11. He must have been just under BF sword when he backed, otherwise. CS is now even as well. Spot lane's got to play a little scared. Jinx is going to deal way more damage than Draven in any potential all-in fights here. Yeah, both supports not really rushing the sight stones, instead upgrading their gold generation items. Jax is going to be able to pick up his second red buff, although running a little low, but yeah. He's got the Madrids. He can kill those jungle creeps pretty damn well. TF's returning to lane here. Gone for the Merc Treads. I suppose that's fine against this team comp. Oh, there's the all-in fight, but not really enough damage to take out Soraka. Like I said, that Vampiric Scepter, not really doing a shit ton of damage. Ooh, Jinx coming here. Gragas is around. We're seeing a barrel. Good knockback. There's the flash. There's the barrel. Not getting him back though. Just getting him sideways. Little late on the black shield, but it looks like he's gonna have enough health to make it out. So good escape by the purple bot lane. TF's gonna come in and help. I think Draven does have to back, but TF's wild card should be nice for helping them clear this wave and make sure a tower doesn't fall in this situation. Morgana's gonna back off as well. Got a fight in the top lane. Gator's going in on Rise. Some good damage from both sides. Gator rushing a lot of MR. Looks like he's gonna go Spirit Village next. Ooh, Xin Zhao jumps in onto that Jinx, but it's a 1v4. He's gonna have to flash over. Good bind. Good gold card. No, I guess there wasn't enough mana to follow up with the W on Soraka there, though. And the blue team's going to start Dragon. Purple jungler very low. Purple mid laner backing off from the Dragon. This is... I mean, TF should not be doing this. The wave wasn't even at tower yet, and he should probably try to help his team contest, because his team didn't really contest, but they stuck around too long and gave up a free kill in the end because of that. If you're not going to fight, don't just stand here, right? You want to be farming... I mean, I guess TF went mid to farm, but I think if he was around, they could have fought. He's probably the most powerful out of anyone. Well, considering the current health levels that was around on purple. Blue team clearing out the wave. Jinx now up about 10 CS. Draven missing that CS there. Draven still does not have that BF sword. He has enough money for it now, so on his next back, he'll finally have some damage. These mid laners starting to build their red and soul. Looks like TF is rushing the Lich Bane. Classic old school split push TF. And Gragas is going for the Theans, as per normal. Good. Morgana ult. I assume that was predecessed by a good bind. And there's the double kill. Wow, that was a lot of damage on the bind. I suppose he's probably maxing bind first. It's usually what you do on... Yeah, he is. 3 points in that bind. Usually what you do on support Morgana. But yeah, so Morgana gets a double kill. Not ideal, I suppose, but, you know, she can get some good items with that. Really at the point of the game, she'll just be getting her sights done with it, but Morgana does like some of those bigger items later, such as Zonya's, so it's not awful for her to have kills. Obviously, you want those kills on Draven, cash in on some of that adoration. He doesn't really have a lot, I guess. Do you cash in on assists as well? Or wait, or 2T... I can't read the damn tooltips in spec mode for adoration. I'm thinking that might be actually like 200, and that's like decent amount. Listen, I cannot call it on this one. Sorry, folks. Ooh, fight in the mid lane. Gragas knocking them away, but he will go down to those TF cards. A little bit of extra damage from that TF. He's gonna blue card the tower. Zin's gonna get out of there, I guess. Kind of stutter step around, wondering if you need to go bot, but bot lane's gonna make it out. Jax kind of ineffective. Jax isn't really a big ganker. You want to play Jax. I mean, you can jump in and counter strike, but either your lane is going to have a good amount of follow-up CC, or you could just farm your jungle. And he is counter striking in on TF though. Not a ton of damage though. He hasn't even completed his wriggles yet, so really is yet to start scaling. And ooh, the minions take down the turret while that skirmish is going. Can blue team? Looks like blue team's going to follow up with a turret of their own, so that's going to make the turrets 1-1. TF ult. He's ulting in deep and picks up Jax with the wild cards. Very nice. Gets out of there as well. Things are looking pretty good for the purple team at the moment. A 1.5k gold lead, but obviously worth noting, blue team scales harder. Blue team is currently out CSing with the exception of the mid lanes, the purple team as well. But they're going to try and change the forward. Renekton dives on a turret, but he's tanking the turret damage with his Dominus. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Xin probably should have, instead of walking out, since Renekton was tanking noise, put free hits on him, but I don't think they were killing that situation. Renekton came in very low health, was the one aggroing and tanking the turret, and then, you know, got Rune Prison on turret. Blue team's now pushing down this mid lane turret. Let's see if purple team can soft them. Good bind onto Gragas. Good Draven ult. Gonna put down some damage. Gragas pretty tanky, but, ooh, red card? Nice. Red card gets the kill. Jinx, can she follow up? Expected Jinx ult soon. Nope, but she's CC'd, and here comes Draven. Draven gonna pick up the kill, gonna cash in on some adoration. 500 gold kill there, folks. 500. A 500. We got people with tiny amounts of health. Oh, I guess Zen went back in on Rise. During that, I missed that. And they got blue warded, but it looks like Jack's just going to be able to pick this up. Dragon time. I don't have Dragon Timer because, right, I don't have chat in spectating mode. There it is. Came up just for me asking for it. Dragon's up in 2 minutes, so it looks like Purple's going to try and cash us in by maybe pushing bot. They don't really have a ton of time, but it's possible if they push this wave up quick enough, especially with the really big wave on their side, with their tower down. Nice big wave built up for them. They might... They got Star Call, but I think this is doable. They should be able to take this turret here. Good bind. Focus onto Soraka. Blown the fuck up. Ooh. Morgana flashes away. Turret goes down. Very nice. And is this another kill for Draven? He's out of mana. He can't really follow up with the Blood Rush. No flash. No heal for the speed boost. Now he's got to watch out. Jack's coming in. Gets a stun. Has his wriggles now. There's the rocket. Oh! Tags Morgana, who's stuck around too long. It's unfortunate. Could be a double here. Gragas is reacting and TF is not. Another stun from Jax. This looks like a dead Draven. Gragas wasted his ult on it. I guess that's some consolation. Kind of a strange TF ult. Who's he going? Oh, he's going for the very low health Jax. Good zap, but not quite enough there. Stop him. Gragas is going to try and follow up. Xin Zhao's trailing the Gragas. We have gold card primed. There's the stun. There's the knock-up. Oh. There's the fat man jumping away. Soraka's coming in. She does not have her ultimate available. Wild cards miss. There's a gold card. Dead. Soraka's still fighting even though Jinx, her AD carry, seems to want to back out of this. There's another flash. Ooh. Blue card salute. It doesn't even matter. Zen audaciously charges in there and gets it. Worth noting, though, blue team, or purple team, sorry, doing very well here. They do have to do something about this Rise, who, oh my god, is going to pick up another kill. No, Dominus is going to get him out of there, but still, looking very scary. Rise really outlaning Gator Golf. And Rise is going to scale very hard. The kills from Xin Zhao not really helping. Rest of purple team, though, well, Gator Golf is getting dumpstered. Going to pick up that dragon. Might trade it for... No, I don't think Rise has the damage to take out this turret. Like, that's kind of the good news about losing lane against Rise. He's never going to do shit to turrets. Unless he buys, like, a Lich Bane or something stupid. Yeah. But bot turrets equalize. This puts blue team, or purple team, god, at a 2-turret lead and a 5k gold lead. Gold lead really ballooned after those series of kills and those extra turrets. TF really pulling ahead of Gragas and farm helps as well. Yeah. So 4.8k gold lead, I suppose now. But they got to be doing something here. Jax is still farming. How close is he to? He's at 21, so now he's at 22. 8 stacks away. Got a gank coming on Rise. Good Morg ulti, gonna lock him in place. Do they have the damage though? Rise got that Roa. Jack's gonna jump in with the counter strike. Morg not a lot of tanky, gonna have to bind and run. Looks like he can get out here. Zin's coming to back up. Mid lane, we got to fight. TF getting kind of low. Draven's going to body block that zap from Gragas ulti. That's a dead Draven. Yeah, just allocation of resources there. They were using resources to try and kill Rise top. Didn't have those 3 people mid. Died and lost turret, and now they're losing part of the jungle for it as well. Got to be really careful. And they're still going after Rise top here while most of the blue team is pushing down mid. Rise is going to flash, and that should be enough to get him out. Oh, very manly. Soraka ulti going to come in. Alright, that's a 1-for-1, and Rise got shutdown gold. And, yeah, there's an assist because of Soraka, so purple team really coming behind there. They lost the kill trade because shutdown gold. And then, in addition to that, they lost a turret mid because everyone was still dead from that previous fight. Really a tough situation here. Luckily... Whose word is this? I'm so colorblind, guys. Forgive me. Oh, or maybe he's, yeah, it's definitely blue team ward. So he's waiting to try and steal us. I was gonna say luckily they didn't steal the blue buff away, but oh, and it looks like they won't. I guess that wasn't their ward. So that Gragas real late on that, but he gave it an effort. Jax obviously farming the jungle up. Flare watch 25 now. Renekton finally laning against someone he can shove around a bit, the support. But even then, not going to be able to do a ton. Speaking of Soraka, one itemization thing I do like, Morale Omnicon on TF. It's got mana regen, it's got some CDR, it's got some AP, and it's got that nice passive for helping deal with those heals. Jack's going to jump in, get the stun. Gator hiding under turret. He should just be backing the fuck off a turret here, though. The global AD carry ult. TF ulting in. Putting some good damage down on Jax, but Jax is not tanking the turret in that situation. Gonna start running. He flashes forward. He picks up the kill on Jax. Not bad at all. Meanwhile, in the jungle, Xin on top of Gragas. Gonna dodge that zap. But he is going to get... Ooh, is that a flash forward from Draven there? Zin's gonna pick up the kill. And close right in on Jinx. That's a free kill on Jinx. Good fight by Purple Team. Really kind of turning things around after that kind of last bad minute. While TF is still able to push top. Put some good damage down with those Lichbane blue cards. Here comes Xin. Gonna pick up the kill on Soraka. Throws down the ult for a little style and disrespect at the end. Ooh, Ruin Prison, not quite under turret. Zin's gonna be able to get out. Interestingly, Xin going a really damagey route despite going Spirit Stone. He went Blade of the Ruin King with Spirit Stone. Gator Golf doing the blue buff. I suppose maybe I suppose he's gonna give it over, but yeah, alright, so they pick up the blue buff as well. Obviously that really hurts, not just on the level of they can't like give their Gragas the blue or their Rise the blue. But also because every big jungle creep you steal away from a Feral Flare jungler counts. There's only so many on the map at once. Taking away those buffs can really help set him behind. Speaking of Flare, he's still in 25 stacks, same as last time we checked. So that means he's been stuck fighting, like in this top lane and the mid lane. And that's also helped delay the Feral Flare, really helping Purple Team out. And speaking of jungles on Purple Team, Xin now has that giant spell. Going to help him be a little tanky at least for these future fights. He's already snowballed pretty hard, 6 kills, so I guess he feels confident in the amount of damage he can do with that Bork. Xin can do quite a bit of damage with the Bork, so gonna start building tanky to stick around in those fights longer. Dragging up in just a little more than a minute. Blue team rotating for this top lane. They've got 3 up there already. Jinx is farming the jungle, taking it away from her Flare jungler. Not what you want to be doing. Instead of helping your team push turrets, but they will still take that turret, and that puts them up 4-3 turrets in the lead. Looks like Purple Team might want to engage here. We got Xin coming in. Ultimate is... oh no, it's not available. Can't knock them back, but gets right onto Soraka. Good Draven ult to do some damage. Renekton's stun goes down. Ooh! Gragas ults the Gator right into the middle of the team, but Gator not feeling too confident in his tank. It's going to back out. Jinx way deep into the team. Morgana gets a nice ulti down, pops the Zhonya's. Jack's now stunned up. Gator's pursuing Jack. Should be able to get the kill. But going to get turned around onto Draven goes down. Morgana goes down. Gator does pick up the kill. Where's TF? TF is bot lane. 3 for 1. Where was... oh wait, did Xin die in that fight as well and just respawn already? I don't even know where Xin was. That's out of ulti range though. Yeah, it's out of ulti range. So Xin gonna be able to pick up a turret in return, or TF gonna be able to pick up a turret at least. But his team did go down. What basically happened there is, once Gator Golf, what they should have done is they should have turned on Jinx first off when she was right here. That was a free kill. They just turned around. Maybe not more. She's kind of zoning, but Draven at least. Ooh, TF still pushing while this is going on. Dragon is up. Is TF going to get this turret? That's just silly. Especially because Ryze had TP that whole time. That was way closer than happy. But yeah, timeless fight. And then when Gator goes off after Jax here, obviously that's a good thing. You're getting Jax out of the fight, but that's really, you're just still outnumbered and now you don't have a tank. So at that point, Draven's in the middle of the fight. That's when you're gonna get blown the fuck up. There's a lot of damage on blue team. So Purple team gets that dragon anyways, and they're gonna come down. They have a bottom inhib turret, very low. Inhib turrets do respawn though. Ooh, right onto Jinx. That's a kill. AD carry gets taken down by the support actually. Morgana gonna pick herself up those double buffs. There's the TF ult. He's going not up there, but just ahead to finish off this Gragas. Meanwhile, fighting the jungle, 3v2. Blue team's running. Draven gets a kill, catching on some of the adoration. Gator flashes forward, gets a stun on Ryze. They need to be able to follow this up more. No, but they should be able to take this turret here. No one's tanking. Draven's tanking. Draven's gonna die because the AD carrier is tanking the turret. Turret does go down finally. It's gonna be another kill. Ryze finally gonna go down. Right here. Zen getting way too greedy, diving into Nexus turrets. They haven't even finished the inhib yet. That's what they need to do. Jinx respawn. She's coming in here. Ooh, field goal. TF gonna keep smacking down that inhib. Should be able to get this. Might cost them a couple more deaths. So now, good snare. Gonna keep Jax off them. Should be all right. Do we have a big barrel coming in? Gragas ulti is down. Stun card is up. Jax not jumping to minions. Oh. And Morgana dies because she's Zanya's, I think. Yeah. Huh. I think if she just kept running, she would have been alright there. I think that was an unnecessary Zanya's. Although, by doing that, she did at least guarantee that if things went horribly wrong, TF from Renekton got away. Speaking of Morg, she has not purchased the Sightstone. Sightstone is more important than Zanya's. I realize she's buying wards, but like if we look at what purple team can see on the map, not a lot beyond their towers. Like they have a couple wards down here. That's about it. You want 3 wards and probably a pink as well from your support down at all point stage, plus trinket wards. Like there's like no wards on the map for the purple team. We're gonna get one over Baron Pit. There we go. We have 2 again, and they all have warding trinkets as well. No one even has a sweeper. Gotta see more vision to help capitalize on their lead, such as that Draven's about to get jumped on by a whole lot of people. Good black shield, but isn't gonna be enough. A lot of damage coming out. More gets blown the fuck up. Draven ult just wide, but Jinx standing in range to get gold carded by the 9 and 2 TF. Hell of a lot of damage on this guy. He's gonna flash forward, go for the gold card. Ooh, tags Soraka with that nicely. Huge chunk of damage. Gold cards are not supposed to deal that much damage. TF ult, I mean, kind of in a bad spot. Could have gone a little more forward, but still going to get the kill. Doesn't really matter. Going to try and land that gold card on Ryze for that 3rd kill. Someone's pinging Baron. Oh. Gold card not there. Going to peel off in the jungle. He's about to run into a very angry fat man with double buffs, though. His team have all gone the other way. Draven coming and trying to help. He gets ulted back. He gets knocked into Ryze. Eaten up by those double APs. Real easy. Whoever pinged Baron, it looks like it's out of the question now, but they might be able to take this blue buff. Ooh. Wait, who got that? Was that TF? No, Jinx did get it. Nice steal from defending the inhib from Jinx. Very good call. She picks up that blue buff. Obviously. I mean, I think it's fine on Jinx, actually. I mean, you'd rather probably have it on Jax for the flare or one of your mages, but certainly better than having it on the enemy TF. Speaking of TF, he's farming some jungle. Jax, 116 CS. Way above the Zenjak. Oh. And he just kills Gator in the middle of his jungle. This is something wards would help with. You got wards around. Like, I don't think Gator's got his Gator definitely doesn't have his trinket down. Get jumped on and die less. Let's see how Jax is doing. He's now got the flare unleashed. Got about 5 stacks on that guy. Gonna start to scale. Purple team gotta press their advantages here. They still have like a 6.5k gold lead. Pretty significant, although the longer time goes on, the less significant it gets. So the more fighting they can do, the better. Especially because that'll prevent Jax from farming. Xin going in 1-on-2. Knocking these kids around. Gragas gonna ult to get out of there. He's gonna flash forward, get exhausted, but follow up onto Jax. Jax kind of ooh, audacious charge gets in there. Kind of out of position there. TF ultis in behind. Looks like Gragas gonna cape. Here comes the super mega death rocket. Oh. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think the team was a little tunnel visioned on Ryze there, but they're gonna get him. Ryze caught out in an even worse position. 2 for 1. Or 3 for 1, I guess. Yeah, Soraka went down as well. Huh. They're going to start off the Baron with no jungler with the Gragas right there. Not really the best idea. I mean, it works a little better because they're purple team, so Gragas can't just wait over the wall, but I mean, if he just tosses a barrel in there, that's probably the single highest spike of damage. Ooh! Jinx gets blown up. That's what wards will do for you. They see this approach here. I think they can see that approach there as well. And, yeah, really get away with this one. If Gragas was bold, he could have body slam explosive cask. Or, which one's the ulti? It's explosive cask, right? Yeah. go for it. But they end up picking up the Baron and the kill on Jinx. Big win for purple team there, especially considering they did all without their jungler. Graves going to flash forward. There's the explosive cast. There's the stun. Oh, that damage. TF basically, a little help from Gator, going to blow up Gragas single-handedly. Now Gator's in trouble. They're going to run towards Zinzao, or not. Going to do a little dance in the brush and die to Jax. Jax got his Triforce, got his Flare. Doesn't have a Bork, though, so that's one of his key damage items as well. It looks like he's going to start building Tanky now. Zin pretty confident against this Jax, especially because Draven's coming. Jack's going to drop the stun, but that's Star Call damage. Really stacking up. MR's getting low, and here comes Rise. They get out of there. Ooh. Zin almost goes down to Super Mega Death Rocket again. Jinx has had some good rockets this game. Now that it looks like Purple Team forced to try and hold their inhib turret here in the mid lane, waiting for the respawns to come up. Really need that TF up. TF has, I would guess, the most gold in the game. Oh, yes. By a wide margin. He's got about 3k up on both the team's AD carries. And like 5k up on everyone else. Blue team going to pick up their first dragon of the game, though. All the previous ones have gone to purple. Jackson Jinx. J&J's. Without too much difficulty, going to snag that. Going to make the gold a little closer, I suppose. We're just... it's like 7k lead for the purple team now. With 6k left, so the lead has widened a bit, but as time goes on, each k advantage is a little less significant. Like TF likely going for the Zhonya's with this last needlessly large rod. Nearing full build, actually. Has his ulti up right now. Blue team is all backing. Looks like they're trying to go for this exposed inhib. They're gonna take out the double golems first. Yeah, if you're against a flare jungler, don't kill both the golems, or like don't kill all the wraiths, right? Like unless you're really winning and you can be back in their jungle at all times, which they're not winning that hard. Leave one up so he can't get a stack on the respawn. Like by the time Jax gets to there, it's probably gonna respawn. Purple team, ooh, catch Soraka in the middle of the fucking jungle. I got no idea what she was doing. That's a free kill. Jinx going very low. Draven ult canceled just a little too early. He pulls it back. Otherwise, I think it could have picked up that kill as well. Still, blue team forced off the inhibitor. That's going to be an inhibitor for the purple team. And Gragas gets snared, gets killed. They come running out on their home guards. Yeah, they can't. I think they were trying to rotate for this guy, but they don't even have the inner down in the mid lane. But they certainly will keep fighting. Jax goes very low, gets blown up by Draven. Draven going to cash in a little more of that gold. Rad's going to get out of that Morgana ult pretty quickly. He's got a lot of towers to stand in there. They're going to proxy the wave in the base real quick, because why not? And I guess TF will start working on this inner turret. Got to be careful. Rise taking in really low. Gator Golf chasing him around. Gator's pretty tanky now, got a lot of health. But Soraka's being able to keep Rise healed up for a while. Ooh, field goal. Gator is caught. Oh, so close. This slice just came up. Zin tanking turret damage. That's really no good. Can't be doing that. Draven's at least going to be able to finish a turret, and that's going to be another free kill on Soraka. Marks her 9th death. Soraka really spending a lot of the game on black and white mode this time around. Seems to be her coloration choice. But yeah, so that was kind of an awkward way to take out these turrets, but it actually worked off. I mean, Zin probably shouldn't have died. He probably should have gotten the hell out there, but it only cost them Gator Golf's life. Which, all things considered, not that bad. So, let's see where they can position themselves now. I gotta remember to start looking for timers. I feel like Baron's gotta be up 3-ish minutes at this point. Like, the buff's off all of them, so... yeah, TF's just going to push out this lane. His ulti is down, so no teleporting shenanigans at the moment. Although he hasn't really been using his ulti to come in on split push. His ulti's been used more to catch people, to just keep chasing the fight once they get the engage. Because, I mean, they've had a pretty easy time. Like, they've definitely some good Morgana bindings. Definitely some bold Zin and Gator Golf charging in. So, like, they can initiate these fights pretty well. Draven's got himself a Banshee's Veil. That's definitely going to help against like getting Gragas cast into melee team. Gragas, did Gragas just take the Wraith when Jax was right there? He can't be doing that. Come on, man. Jax does have 15 stacks now. Good amount of stacks. But Zin still definitely outperforming him as a jungler so far. He's building his Spectre Skull, probably for Banshee's Veil of his own. Looks like Purple team really grouping up, except for Gator Golf split pushing. He has a Tiamat now. I think finally, that's usually a very early game item. He's pushing Gragas out while his team kind of closes in mid, gets some wards in the jungle. They want this exposed mid inhib. Going to push in a big wave bot. That's definitely going to help. Someone's going to have to deal with that. And Gator gets zapped. Going to clear out the siege wave from blue team. They're on this inhib. Blue team not doing a lot. Banshee's Veil going to absorb the zap. That's a second inhib down. Looks like they're going to try and keep pushing here. I mean, with 2 inhibs down, I think if those 2 inhibs should both still be down for the Baron. That should make Baron a fairly easy secure for the purple team. But yeah, they're just content to kind of sit around and poke here. Looks like they're going to back out now. They realize that they're not really getting anything more of it. Ooh, fight could be happening. Xin charges in. Big Morgana ulti, but everyone's going to get out before the tether snap. Gragas in the middle of everyone gets blown up, but he gets his ult off first. Xin very low, flashes the wall. Morgana go down. Jax barely in health. TF comes with the gold card, going to stun Ryze up. Not before Ryze and Jinx take up the AD carry. TF's going to be forced to Zhonya's here. And, yeah. Zin's getting out of there a little slow. He should be able to get away still, though. Unless... Oh, Ryze has the liquidy. Some chasing. That's some chasing. Nothing to Audacious Church. Is he going to get caught? To make it the 2 for 5. Wow. Ryze no wards. Ooh! Oh, he doubted himself. And stepped back when he was just going to miss anyways, but... Looks like he will be caught. Oh my god. This is a silly chase. Xin should have... yeah, I don't even know. Alright, it looks like he's going to get away. Christ. Anyways, purple team gets caught in a bad fight. They had been out for a very long time. Sitting around. And just like... Not quite prepared for Xin to go in. They focused gradually, but Draven, like, there was no peel for Draven because Morgana went in really hard as well. TF was kind of sitting back. Yeah, it was a tough fight because I don't know what Gator did in the fight other than jump in and beat Gator, but he didn't really peel for either Draven or TF. So that created some damage issues. They just didn't have enough damage to get it done. They were also, you know, Ryze quite tanky, spell vamp slot as well. Ooh, TF can ult into the Baron pit. Blue team not suspecting anything, or here comes Gragas, I guess. Morg setting up some good perimeter wards. They know they're coming. Baron's low. Good smite by Zen. Takes it out before the rocket hits. Blue team at least made an attempt, but that's another Baron for purple. Ooh, and the flash and the gold card, and that's a dead Gragas. One of their main source, like their main source of wave clear is dead as well now. Morgana's just gone the AP carry build, which is, I mean, they're closing out this game at least. This might be it right here. They're going to have to get a good fight, though, and TF is split pushing, but he doesn't have ult. There's no reason for him to be doing this if they wanted to win. Like, they should have all either pushed top to, you know, take advantage of there's objectives left here, or pushed mid to be like, hey, let's win the game. But, you know, it's solo queue. You can't always coordinate it that well. They should still get this inner turret without too much trouble. Going to take it out. Gator's going to zone out the enemy team nicely. And initiation on Soraka. Could she die for a 10th time? Big heals coming out. Snare landing just for the Jinx. Draven very forward. There comes the missile. Ooh. That Zhonya's just staying alive. Not quite enough. Ryze will pick that up. Oh, lag there for a second. Gator's fighting still. Oh, just a lot of sustained damage. Really heavily scaling blue team here. And Gragas also obviously back alive. Gator, interesting choice. Rather than running, he went back in, and it actually, I mean, him doing this kind of baited his team to stick around here, like we might maybe win, and they didn't win. They got ace, so the Baron buff off everyone. Yeah. Really, really poor choice to re-engage around here. I'm not sure. I mean, this fight was kind of elongated as well. Just Ryze is such a monster late game, although he is over CDR cap, which, like, but Shaq's tank and turret might die here. Jesus. Too bad Draven wasn't up to throw a lucky ult. Yeah, they don't really have like a full tank, so no one's gonna be able to smack that down. but they do kind of have free roam at the moment. Jinx, like, there's... Let's look at wards again. Like, having no Sightstone is a serious problem. I mean, they actually still have decent wards around Baron, which I guess is somewhat notable. And, like, that's minions there. But, yeah, they just, like... So you don't know if anyone else is around here. Moore could be walking into her death, and let's find out. No, it looks like they're alright. Rise is just going to run out of there, though. Draven ulti used. That's another turret goes down. I mean, blue team's still 5.5k gold behind, but Jinx, Rise, Jax, a lot of hard scaling champions. Jax going for his Bork as well. Finally, TF still doesn't have ulti up quite yet. Used it to ult into that Baron pit last, but he's pushing pretty well. He did indeed go for he's maxed item build, right? So he is maxed, right? Well, he should be upgrading his ward and probably just rocking double pots at this point. He's also like, I mean, I guess counter jungling has its purposes when you're against a flare jungler, but there's no reason to take it at full build when you have people who aren't full build like right around. Zen waiting, trying to get a pick maybe. Gator coming to join him. All the inhibs are back up for blue team, but none are down for purple. Just they didn't have the waves to do it after they won their big fight. They're Fnatic brushing this guy right here. Ooh, looks like Soraka's going to fall for it for a second. Is TF trying to bait them in? Oh boy. We've got a 5-man Fnatic brush. Ooh, snare misses, but they're still right on to Rise. That's the target they need to take out. Well done. No turret to knock Gator back into, so just really positioning Gragas for his own death. His whole team zoned out of their own base right now. That's huge. Absolutely huge. They're going to turn around. They're just killing the blue team one by one. This is an awful fight from the blue team. It's not... It's just a series of 4 straight picks. There was no team fight aspect to that fight. Like, it seemed like by the time blue team realized what was happening to their teammates, they're already dead. So that's 4 kills. Going to be another inhib. Jinx is going to stay in base. Not even sure what they can do. A wave's coming in. This could be game right here. Jinx not reacting at all with her home guards. They certainly have the damage. Lichbane TF and the late game AD carry. And yeah, looks like that's going to be game for the purple team. Nodine silver, folks. He's done it. We got a silver Alexi. So you know, good game to all. You know, there was actually some really good decisions in that game, and to you know, kind of stop their comp from scaling too hard, and 2, just to finish that game out there. The Fnatic brush worked, and blue team just was so fucking confused about what they should do. Like, they wanted to retreat. I got the feeling that they wanted to retreat, but like, they're gonna retreat this way. They had to retreat that way when their base was this way. So yeah, good final fight. Entertaining match. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thanks. Bye.